Wagwan my G's, it's your boy Blig420 and have I got some super school news for you, mate. It's gonna be big. We best get into it, mate. I haven't had time to colour it in. I tried to do a recording of it live, mate. I put it up, I put it in here to try and edit it, mate, and there was no sound. Even though when I play it, it has sound, there's no sound, mate. So we're just gonna do it. We're just going to speak over it again, if you catch my drift. But let's get into it straight away, my G's. Developer update on balance changes and big feature updates. Hey new kids, it's Steve and Buck from Red Links here. Today we wanted to bring a little more information your way about what is coming with the big feature update on Friday. On Friday, mate, that is sick. When you heard it here first, boys, when is it coming out on Friday? That's a little sneaky. That darn Steve sent out our weekly developer update that gave a bit of info on the upcoming rare, epic and legendary scaling improvements, as well as some card adjustments. This balance update was one step toward improving and refreshing the meta. As always, not everyone will agree with every decision, or with our vision for balance or adjustment to the mechanics of some cards. We welcome differing opinions and open conversation, but urge you all to keep it constructive and respectful so that we can present your feedback to our team clearly and appropriately based on merit. At this time, we're currently focusing on listening to your feedback and analysing how this new meta is being played in the wild. This will provide important insight for us in the future and help us make further decisions on what should be changed or improved. It is incredibly important to note that we hope to release balance updates more frequently, and this is a continual process, my G's. The next phase of balancing process will be making adjustments to our economy in the near future. Beginning soon, epic and legendary cards will cost less to upgrade to higher level 4s. From the perspective of upgrade materials. This change was planned to be released in conjunction with yesterday's balance update, but was set back due to complications during the release process. Mate, I spent all of my materials yesterday, and if you were planning on releasing this, why did you not tell me that this was the plan? That just seems low, mate. I don't know about that. It'd be best if you didn't tell me. The reasoning behind this change is to encourage users to experiment with and try these cards at high levels of competitive play, as they were previously being outshined by common cards which are easier to upgrade in the upper echelons. Echelons? Maybe. You know how it is. It should be noted that this isn't intended to be a single silver bullet, so to speak, but rather a part of a gradual process where we make adjustments, measure the impact, then continue to adjust to fit our vision of competitive play. And some players have asked about the logic behind our recent modifications, specifically those of Purify and Powerbind. While it was previously covered, I think it definitely deserves another pass. Regarding Powerbind, a unit's ability is a major factor in determining the energy cost of that unit. To allow a 1 energy cost card to remove the power of many different enemy units in a single play causes far too much of an energy swing. Limiting the units and range will help keep this card from being excessive, as we definitely feel it was. Increasing cost and decreasing target count makes the card less of a bombshell when it's dropped on multiple units. Additionally, because it is a spell, it is very quick to cycle through the deck, so raising Powerbind to 2 cost prevents players from being able to cycle too quickly and essentially totally nullifying unit abilities. Yeah, I see your point, but I don't like it, but that's because I'm Mystic, you know how it is. Regarding Purify, this is very similar to the situation surrounding Powerbind, but it is even more powerful in totally nullifying the strategy of a given deck. Poison decks, mate. Mind control decks, mate. Using Purify was allowing players to negate a significant amount of energy spent on effects. A 1 energy Purify could instantly destroy 2 energy when countering poison, then be shuffled back into a player's hand to again entirely nullify mind control or a similar effect. We saw in our data that it too strongly countered sci-fi, for example. Our data shows us that sci-fi was the least successful and least used theme prior to our balance update, and this was likely due directly to the effects of Purify. Part of the secret sauce that goes into making Phone Destroyer exciting is card abilities and synergies. We want those unit abilities and those combos to result in a meaningful strategies. Both Powerbind and Purify, especially at one cost, resulting in exact opposite and totally nullifying power strategies and synergies with very low skill tactics. We don't think this is healthy or exciting, so we adjusted them and we firmly stand behind that decision. Mate, once again, I don't like it, but it's just the way it is. We're just going to have to move on, mate. Just move on. Regarding balance in general, when seeking to shake up the meta of Phone Destroyer, we want to do this in a fair way. This means that we have to take a lot of things into account. We need to balance the game in a way that keeps things fair and reasonable for all players. We need to balance with the just getting started rank 4 player in mind and the rank 300 legendary, and fostering a healthy ecosystem across these player types can be difficult, but our team is more than up to the task. We look at Phone Destroyer as a living, breathing experience rather than a static creation. Whether players think these changes were excessive or right on the mark, it should be noted that our desire was to make playing these cards less of a total shutdown of specific enemy tactics and more of a strategic and technical maneuver. Time and data will tell if this has had a desired effect, but we urge players to approach these cards with fresh eyes and give us their feedback. We will use that feedback as part of our decision-making process in the future, much the same as we are already attempting to incorporate your feedback onto our communication of these topics. If you have feedback you'd like us to see about balance, bugs, features, communication, or anything, you can send it to us in a variety of ways, mate. You can post your feedback here on the Ubisoft forums, send us a message on the South Park Phone Destroyer Facebook page, tweet to us at South Park Phone, get a hold of Phone Destroyer Steve or Phone Destroyer Buck on Reddit, send us a DM on Discord. Now, on to the big feature update, my G's. The big feature update will add a few new features that we've been developing and testing recently. This update will be coming quite soon, so now we're unveiling more info with more to follow soon. As you probably have read, one of the biggest features for this update, Friendly Fights, has been delayed slightly due to some internal compliance issues. While it is unfortunate, we were super excited to roll this feature out. It is important that we put this out into the wild in an exciting and bug-free state. So a little extra time before release will likely be very welcome. This should still come quite soon, however, even though this big feature, we still have some exciting, even without this big feature, we still have some exciting new stuff for you. Legendary leaderboards, mate. This feature has been highly requested by the community, and we're excited to say it will be coming to Phone Destroyer with our big feature update. Now you'll be able to see a full leaderboard of the top players in the game. This will make it easier for the community to see where you and other players outside your team sit in terms of both worldwide ranking and country rankings. In this new view, you can see these rankings as well as the season rewards in each respective reward tier. This will allow players to more easily learn what sweet loot they can earn. We'll include some behind the scenes stuff to help us make the end of season flow more smoothly. Legendary matchmaking. We've heard this requested from players of all levels. Well, we hear you, and matchmaking improvements are on their way. Now, if you're in the legendary rank, you'll only face other legendary players. This was made to ensure that non-legendary players aren't getting beat up on, and that legendary players are experiencing exciting matches. On top of that, we're changing the matchmaking algorithm as well. Currently, the legendary rank is treated as one PvP rank, 51, so it's possible that a number 1 player in the world could face the 4,530 player in the world. In the new system, that is still possible, but far less likely. So I'm still coming for you, Slavius, what you saying, bruh? We will start the matchmaking search at plus minus 150 ranks from your current worldwide rank. If no match is found, that search will be expanded to a plus and minus of 300, and so on. Our hope is that this will lead to more competitive and less lopsided fights. This may increase matchmaking time slightly, but we'll monitor data carefully and make adjustments as needed. The Phone Destroyer system, mate. With the big feature update, a new system will go into play. You'll notice that your health bars will be changing, both visually and functionally. That sounds exciting, my G's. Now, when you take a health bar segment, you're actually destroying your opponent's phone. So, in order to win a match, you'll now have to destroy more phones than your opponent. But wait, that sounds the same as before. Well, yes and no. We've said quite often that with the big feature update we want every match to be rewarding, so we're also changing the way you earn PvP packs. Before you needed 3 wins for a PvP pack, but now with the new Phone Destroyer system you can make progress even if you lose or tie, as long as you can destroy 1 or more phones. Now, rather than 3 wins, you simply need to break 9 of your opponent's phones in order to get your PvP pack. That's pretty good. That's nice. This will mean that even if you're behind in a match and it looks like you may lose, you should still fight on and try and destroy at least 1 phone, making every match a chance to earn progress towards your PvP pack, even if you're being outplayed, mate. Mate, I've just noticed this dude's wearing the Thug Life hat, mate. That better be coming out with this big feature update. I need that hat, mate. Look at it. That is what I need, mate, in the update. Give me that hat. It needs to be green and red, mate. It needs to be red and green. Anyway, team events. It's time to hold tryouts and tell your team to bring their A game. Teams will now be more meaningful than ever. In addition to being able to donate cards and talk strategy with your teams, you'll also now be able to earn event progress together. With the big feature update, we're unveiling team events, a new type of event that will allow your team combined progress to earn every member additional rewards to those you can earn on your own. That's sick, mate. There will also be an event-based leaderboard for your team members so you can check out their progress and see who contributes the most. This should reward the combined efforts of all players and give you a little more chances to earn sweet loot. The first of these team events will be held in March and will coincide with the release of an exciting new card. That's pretty G, mate. New card, mate. Who is it? Oh, mate, who is it? It's Garrison, mate. Of course it is. Mr. Garrison. Yeah, boy. I called it here first, my G's. It's Mr. Garrison. Legendary. He's going to be president-elect. I guarantee it. Hands down, calling it now. Put money on it, mate. It's gone. Daily deals. Another feature added with the big feature update is daily deals. Every day you'll now get hot new deals in Butter's shop. These may be material or card stacks, free offers or other epic deals. These deals will refresh with the shop and are only available once a day. Certain offers, such as in the screenshot below, can be purchased 3 times. Shortly after the big feature update, friendly fights, mate. Players have long expressed a desire to play in matches against their friends. We're stoked to announce that will soon be possible to do so with friendly fights. Friendly fights will feature a training arena where you can compete against your team members to see who is truly the best phone destroyer. The practice arena will also have a grid for measuring distance and new Kids app radius outlined in sticky notes, mate. Friendly fights can be used as a way to battle your teammates, test new cards, and even hold friendly tournaments within your team. In order to make sure players can test out strategies and play on even footing, friendly fights will have the following rules applied. The new kid will be level 11, common cards will be level 4, rare cards will be level 3, epic cards level 2, legendary cards level 1. This is sick, mate. That is going to be amazing. That's pretty much going to be like the test for the tournament type mode, I'm guessing. After playing against your teammates, the team chat will then show the results of the match for all to see. Oh yeah, name and shame. That's right, you won't be able to hide the shame when you get beat by a rank 30 player. In order to help you improve though, you'll be able to see what deck you were beaten with. That's another good feature, mate. You should be able to see, you know, who's smashing you up, mate. There will also be other minor additions and bug fixes coming with the big feature update, but because this is a lot to digest, we've decided to do it in two chunks. More info should be posted a minimum of 24 hours prior to our update, but we'll do our best. We look forward to hearing continued feedback from our community, and until next time, we'll see you on the streets of South Park. Love, Steve and Buck. Oh yeah, mate, that was sick. This is definitely great. Maybe if they mentioned a bit more on buffing the epics and stuff, but you know, it's all good, mate. Got definitely a lot of stuff. Definitely that hat, mate. I need that hat in red and green. I need it badly, mate. That is my hat, and I will not stop until I get it. I've even asked Steve and Buck, mate. I say, how do I get that? And they ignore me, mate. They don't even care, mate. Look at it. Beautiful hat. Look at the hat, mate. I need the hat. Apart from that, yeah, mate, everything's looking pretty sick. Buff up them epic and legendary cards, though, mate. And refund everything I spent on them yesterday, mate. You know, and give me that hat. Just put it on my head. You know what I'm saying? Just put it there. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. It's been your boy Blig. 6 out of 9. Destroying cards, mate. You know how it is, mate. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. It's been your boy Blig. Have a fantastic day, mate. Don't get smashed too hard if you're mystical. And peace.